Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from IKI Budi Utomo Malang. Me, Suhardati, as the first speaker, and my partner Zazuli and Rofikotul Umah. I want to present my article with the title Textbook Development Using Genre-Based Approach. Introduction. Starting from the problems faced by students of 11th grade, that they often have no idea about integrating ideas and organizing a structure properly and employing the correct grammar rule. And then the teacher needs additional material which explains more about type of text as well. The example and more exercises are needed to support students in understanding the material in writing. The purpose of this research is to develop textbooks using genre-based approach for teaching learning writing for 11 grades of SMA Darut Taqwa, Purwosari, Indonesia. The main focus developing textbook that facilitate the teaching learning process of writing. The textbooks use process of genre-based approach to help a teacher in guiding students to find basic prototypes in learning writing.
Alright, let's jump right into the next slide, that is specification of the product. The first is book cover, the second paper type, font size and size, the third the main or core part of the product itself. The development research method we adopted from work and goal development, but here Sukma Dinata 2018 state that if the 10 steps of research and development are followed properly, it will be able to purchase an accountable educational product. These steps are not standard things that must be followed. The step taken can be tolerant to the needs of researcher. So the researcher here decided to choose 6 steps. The first is research and information collecting. From the research and information collecting here, we did interview English teacher and spreading questionnaire to the students. The next, planning. In teaching learning writing, plan included goals topic, state general purposes, and learning objective. The third, develop preliminary form of the product. In this part, we focus on instruction material using GBA or genre-based approach. The fourth, expert validation. We validated about the material in media theme of the product. The fifth is product revision. We take it from suggestion of validation sheet. The sixth, final product. From the finding of result of expert validation, the first is media expert validation. The average score of 4.23 in the very good category, while the material expert validation, the average score 4.5 in the very good category. I'll pictures how does the GPA work at the process of teaching learning writing. The first, building knowledge of the field. This is done by the researcher directing student thinking into the main issues that will be discussed in each lesson. Example, the teachers prepare example of report text related to technology to be discussed, and like electric fan ceiling. The second is modeling and deconstructing the text. At this stage, students' critical thinking skills are developed through discussing and answering questions whose answers are not listed in the text, such as who the author is, to whom the message in the text is addressed. And the text must be relevant to experience of the students and also what they have learned before, of course in the same topic. And the third is joint construction of the text. In this part, students practice using all the things they have understood in the previous stages. Students go to stage like brainstorming, drafting, revising,
and proofreading and publishing. The fourth is independent construction of the text. In this part, students are given the opportunities to write independently with minimal teacher's guidance only when they need it. And the last is evaluation. The student rewrite the composition based on the comment given. The composition needs to be improved. The students also successfully completed all the activities given by the teachers, and they have to share their feeling, and also they have to simplify all what they have learned. Yes, what they have learned before. Yeah, only that the step of using GBA at process of teaching, learning, writing.
In conclusion, textbook using GBA is validated to be used as supplement for teaching writing. This is the final product that we have developed with the title Let's Write for Fun Students Book. Thank you so much. That's all for our presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.